Hey everyone, so picture this. It's 1932. The Australian military rolls out with machine guns, trucks, and trained soldiers. Their mission? To fight an enemy that's been terrorizing farmers and destroying crops across Western Australia. The enemy? Emus. Yes, EMUs. Giant flightless birds. And spoiler alert, the emus won. This is the story of the Great Emu War, and I promise you, this actually happened. After World War I, the Australian government gave land to veterans to start farming. Sounds great, right? These ex-soldiers moved to Western Australia and started growing wheat. But there was one problem they didn't anticipate. Emus. 20,000 of them. See, emus migrate after their breeding season looking for water and food. And guess what looked like an all-you-can-eat buffet? Yep, these freshly planted wheat fields. The emus weren't just eating the crops, they were trampling fences, creating gaps that let rabbits in, and basically throwing the world's most destructive bird party. The farmers were desperate. They'd already lost thousands of dollars in crops, so they did what anyone would do. They called the military and said, "We need you to declare war on these birds." And the government said, "Sure, why not?" I wish I was kidding. November 2nd, 1932, the Australian military deployed soldiers armed with 2 Lewis machine guns and 10,000 rounds of ammunition. Leading this prestigious campaign was Major G.P.W. Meredith of the Royal Australian Artillery. Their strategy was simple. Find the emus, shoot the emus, save the crops. Easy, right? Wrong. Day 1, the soldiers spot a group of about 50 emus. They set up their guns, take aim, and the emus scatter at the first shot. These birds can run up to 30 miles per hour and zigzag like they've been watching NFL highlights. The soldiers managed to kill only a handful, but it gets better. Or worse, depending on how you look at it. The emus started using guerrilla tactics. I'm not even joking. They split into small groups, making them harder to target. When the soldiers tried ambushing them near water sources, the emus would post sentries. Sentries! Like they had a military strategist. One soldier described it perfectly. The emus have proved that they are not so stupid as the ordinary bird. Each mob has its leader, and he always keeps some distance in the rear, watching for any sign of attack. The birds were outsmarting trained military personnel. After a week of combat, the results were in. The military had fired thousands of rounds and killed less than 50 emus. Meanwhile, the emus were still thriving, still eating crops, and probably gossiping about the weird humans shooting at them. The media had a field day. Newspapers mocked the military relentlessly. One ornithologist joked that each emu should be awarded a military medal for withstanding so much firepower. The House of Representatives was asked if medals would be issued to the emus for their successful tactics of guerrilla warfare. The military tried again in mid-November with slightly better results, but by December, the operation was called off. Final tally? About 986 emus killed out of 20,000, using 9,860 bullets. That's about 10 bullets per emu. For context, a skilled hunter should need maybe 1 or 2 shots. The Australian military needed 10. Major Meredith tried to save face by claiming the bullets were faulty and the terrain was difficult, but let's be real, they lost to birds. So what happened after? Well, the government eventually decided that maybe sending the military after birds wasn't the best use of resources. Instead, they introduced a bounty system where farmers could kill emus themselves and get paid for it. This worked much better. The Great Emu War has become one of history's most hilarious military blunders. It's a reminder that sometimes nature is just unbeatable, especially when that nature is a 6-foot-tall bird with attitude. The emus remain undefeated to this day, and honestly, respect. If you enjoyed this absurd piece of history, smash that like button and subscribe for more wild stories from the past. Drop a comment telling me what historical event I should cover next. Until next time, remember, Never underestimate your enemy, even if they're birds.